It's about 80 degrees in my other room, which means it has to be about like 87, 88 in this room. Hey, I don't know if y'all heard because I've been giving you guys frequent updates, but there's Twitter fleets now. And that's just in case between the Facebook stories, the Instagram stories, the Snapchat stories, and the YouTube stories, you guys couldn't keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. Because of course, guys, I gotta keep you guys updated. I gotta keep y'all updated, man. What if you guys, for a moment in the day, don't know what the I'm up to? How are you gonna move about your day accordingly? Hey, these apps is out of fucking control, man. It's this how it go down. I realized there's a strategy to this. Let me pull out handy dandy After Effects. I can give you guys very professional graphic. All right, guys, handy dandy graphic here. It all starts off at the tippity top. Social media makes feature. New feature, guys, in Snapchat stories. And wow, does it do incredible. DJ Khaled finds out how much he loves jet skis, and everybody finds out how much they love DJ Khaled. And then it goes down here to it works. The feature works. And then immediately everybody begins to copy. And at first it's taboo. Oh my God, Instagram, are you really gonna steal word for word in 4K? Yes, they are. And it's gonna work. And it actually could potentially put Snapchat out of business. But who cares? And then it doesn't stop there, YouTube stories, just in case you want your audience to know what you're up to now. And Twitter was like, no, we have to change the game. I feel like we've been doing the same thing. We've been running the same rat race. We here at Facebook, oh, sorry, not Facebook. We here at Twitter, ooh, we're progressive. We're gonna call it fleets. Yep, we're gonna drop Twitter fleets just so they don't have even more ways to update people on what they're doing. Because in 2020, how could you be happy and enjoying yourself if you're not frequently updating everybody in your inner and outer circle on what the you're doing? Bro, I see a lot of this now because I live in Atlanta, right? So, shout out Raptors champions. I mean, people will pull up to places with the express purpose of taking photos. I've seen it happen basically this whole year I've lived here. They'll pull up to like a good view, a good vibe, and they'll immediately get to taking photos. The second they're done taking said photos, they're out of the situation. They don't even want to just in a moment just live and see what the fuck it feels like to live life, god damn it. Too busy updating everybody, trying to convince their friends how much of a life they have. Isn't that such a disease, real guy? It's a disease, guys. Hey, somebody asked me a question. Isn't it so crazy how like malicious all these social media apps are? Who was it? I think it was on a podcast. Was it Aim High? And I just thought to myself, no, I don't, it is, but it's not really though. Us as human beings, we understand like how complicated we are, right? But instead of making an effort to understand ourselves, we kind of just go, who cares? But you know who is making the effort, guys? These social media apps. They'll hire the most brilliant, they have 16 PhD degrees straight out of Harvard and Stanford, and they're gonna study your brain based on the millions of data, the terabytes of information you regularly give them, and they're gonna use it against you to hook you on these apps. So while you don't care about how you operate and what makes you tick, there are the smartest people on the planet trying to figure you out. And I'm telling you, bro, they already figured you out. I could tell, bro, because when I'm with you and we're outside, you're on your phone like this the whole time. We could be having the most riveting conversation about how LeBron isn't the greatest of all time just yet, but he might be, and you don't even want to have the convo. And keep in mind, this is high intellectual level conversation we're talking about here, because you're scrolling through TikToks, because they got you. Because that's really what happened. They got you. Because that's really all that goes on in your phone is companies that got you. You scroll through your app, boom, you want to order food, they got you. It's all mental, bro. It's not that insidious at the end of the day, because if we're not going to make an effort to do I not know how to fucking speak now? Because we're not gonna make an effort to understand ourselves, then Facebook will. And they're gonna introduce gaming live streams now, and then they're gonna try and make that addictive too. Because at the end of the day, that's how they make money, is by you being on the app. That's how I make money, by you watching these videos. I actually have an invested interest in making sure that you stay addicted. But at the same time, I'm not hooked on my shit at all, ladies and gentlemen. The only app I'm hooked on is music apps. That's it. If I can't listen to music and podcasts when I'm in my car or just chilling, then I'm gonna wither away into a state of oblivion. But at no point do I ever need, actually maybe YouTube, a little bit, like every few days at least at the bare minimum, maybe. Just to keep some consistency in my life. That's the one thing, regardless of what's going on, that I know I'm gonna keep doing. At least watch a handful of YouTube videos. Maybe just scroll on Twitter a little bit, see what everybody on the timeline is talking about. Maybe check out a couple fleets. So I was just, ironically making some fleets the other day, updating people on things they didn't give a about, because that's the whole purpose of these fleets, I'm pretty sure. I was watching this movie AIM recommended to me literally like yesterday. It's called Her. And the premise of the movie, y'all might have seen it. Apparently it was popping and I was the only person on planet Earth who hasn't seen it until just now. But the premise of the movie was that the dude he got divorced, right? And after he got divorced, he was devoid. He just felt isolated. He needed human interaction, but he found solace in this machine. And he began to love this machine, and he was like, this is so much better than humans. Like, this machine, I've never loved like this before. This machine is exactly what I want it to be. It's a self-learning AI. It learns what the fuck I like and it becomes more of it. How could I not love that thing? And then by the end of the movie, you quickly, oh, spoiler by the way, you might want to watch it. It's actually great. So you might want to skip this part. By the end of the movie, you see everybody like drones on their phone just trying to fill the void in their heart that's created by the desolation that is their inability to just go outside and make friends and do regular human. Bro, for hundreds of thousands of years, we did regular human. And then for the last 20 years, we haven't been doing regular human. Kids watching this right now. Do y'all still bike? Do kids still bike around? Did you guys have biking gangs? Did you guys just bike and injure yourselves every couple months? Do people still do that? Do people still call up their friends and fucking hoop at their friend's basketball court on their driveway? I don't know if that still happens. People just send TikToks into group chats now. Cause I bet these social media apps, they started with like a real like purpose to them. Like the people that began them were like, man, we can make this world a better place. And the thing about trying to make the world a better place is if you fuck up, you could actually make it a worse place. And so what will happen is the companies will build, and now Zuckerberg is like, what the hell is happening with Facebook? Why is it so popular? And now he's millions of dollars. He's making so many millions, and so his company's worth billions now. And it becomes this big thing, and he no longer has control of it because now there's investor here and stakeholder here, and the people that are on the app, they matter too. They're over here. And now Zuckerberg, I mean, he has some power, but he can't just unilaterally make decisions. So the brilliant people that want to make money, because investors, they want to make so much money, they're going to take the app and they're going to monetize the fuck out of it regardless of what kind of human impact that's going to have. And then that's actually going to lead the world to be the world's going to be worse due to that. And now Zuckerberg is going to catch himself in Congress trying to defend the actions of all these people that want money in his company. He's not going to know what to say because he knows at the end of the day that even though he had some positive feelings about it at the beginning, it kind of went down this other road that he wasn't really too sure about, and now he's here and it's influencing elections, and people are spreading fake news, and they're fucking drones. They don't even know how to think anymore because Facebook is thinking for them, and I don't think that's the impact he wanted off rip. I could be wrong. Honestly, I had that fear even though I'm not Zuckerberg, like with this AMP. Like, oh my God, we have so many good things. I have so many good feelings about AMP and me and all the other stuff I'm working on. But then at what point when it gets really, really big are like so many people gonna be involved that like I can't even make it what I want it to be anymore? Cause I mean, I'm never gonna get Zuckerberg big. I don't think, statistically I'm talking about. It's just not gonna happen. It might. I wanna hold out hope that maybe I could be that soulless inside in Congress trying to convince the world why I'm not a demon or a robot. But yeah, at some point everything just take a left turn and it just goes in the wrong direction for a very long time. And then you get caught in the crossfire because you're like, oh, this new app, it looks fascinating. And it probably is. It probably gives you some enjoyment. You know, some saying Twitter memes. Oh, I love Twitter. Twitter can be toxic and there's a lot of dumb people on Twitter, but is it the most fun social media platform? In my opinion, yes. So then you go back on the app and then you scroll and you say a couple things and you want likes, and oh, it feels good when a tweet gets a lot of likes. That was more than the last tweet. It got more likes. Oh, I noticed more people retweeted this tweet. Maybe I should tweet more of this tweet as to make my timeline a little bit more happy. And then boom, now you're caught in the cycle. I don't know if y'all know this, guys, but TikTok does this like, whoo, it's crazy. TikTok, when you create a new account, right? TikTok will push your account way more because they know that to get content creators on the app, they have to give them a reason to be on the app. And when a person that never had an audience gets 10,000 views on a TikTok, they're gonna be like, hold the fuck on, 10,000 people saw me? And they're gonna wanna do more. They get people hooked on the process of creating content to the point where I genuinely believe YouTube has changed their algorithm slightly to do the same thing, which is why you see channels like this doing so well. Because YouTube likes new shit too. They want to promote people to make content, and the only way they know how to do that is to get people excited about the results, like the feedback they get. And that comes in the form of likes and then hearts. You can get hearts sometimes, and sometimes people can leave like emotional responses like to your Instagram stories. Like a year ago when Instagram was trying to introduce let's remove likes from this whole platform altogether. Originally I was opposed to it because my photos get a lot of likes, and not that I give a really, but the brands do, and I like money, so I want to get paid, so I need them to know I get likes. Because they might look at my follower account and think to themselves, he don't get likes. But I get likes, though. I need all the brands that work with me to know that I do get likes. I'm a like-getting content creator at the core, personally. But besides that, I was like, yeah, what would be so wrong with that? If we just remove the likes. People would deadass see a funny post and then look at the likes to be like, should I laugh at this? Did other people laugh at this? I just want to make sure other people laughed at this before I think it's okay for me to laugh at this. I don't even know how to operate and make independent decisions. You're so fucking busy looking for social proof in other people. Did Michael B. Jordan find this funny? What console is Michael B. Jordan getting? I'm not entirely sure. I think it was in Dave Chappelle's For What It's Worth stand-up. He was talking about, he's like, why do people worship celebrities? And he didn't really understand it, and he had this very funny bit. You should watch it. It's one of my favorite stand-up specials of all time. And he had this bit where he was basically arguing, what tastes better, Pepsi or Coke? And he argued Pepsi because they paid him more recently, but he's done deals with both of them. And the reality is, so it's like, but that works though. I could just sit here and I could tell you guys to download any company, just use this, because they paid me, and their product is probably good. Maybe it's all right, maybe it's incredible, but they paid me, so that's why I'm saying it, guys. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just thinking out loud. I do need you guys to click on those when I do sponsorships. I'm not gonna lie, because then when they see the results, the companies get addicted to results. They'll be like, there's a couple companies I worked with where they saw the results and they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna engage in a long-term deal with this guy. So anytime you guys see a company I do more than one ad with, that's actually how it went down. We just did one thing and they were like, oh yeah, oh no, oh my God, we like this guy. This guy's great. And then they just wanted to do more. But at the same time, you gotta, come on guys, you can't just do everything I say. I make a lot of interesting jokes on YouTube. Can't take them all seriously. All of this to say, guys, to drop a like and subscribe to the channel, that you do have to do. But more importantly, don't upload a single Twitter fleet. I think it's unnecessary, guys. I don't think you need to update people any more than you already have been about the whereabouts, all right? You're good, okay? We get it. You just went to the spot, now you're at the crib and you're with your friends. We understand. We don't need so many goddamn updates. I'll do an update from time to time. Just when a funny shit is going on, like when Waleed pulls out his karaoke machine or Davis doesn't eat wings properly and is pissing me off. Like, I just pull out my camera just to make other people laugh, okay. But the idea that everywhere I go, like yesterday I went out, right? And you guys don't know where I went. And that's because I didn't find it necessary to drop a update on 16 social media platforms. So, cause you guys don't really care. I don't think you guys care, honestly. Hey guys, just chilling. I'm recording a video right now and you're watching me tell you guys that. Okay, update complete. Huh. That's going on Twitter fleets. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, social media could be like great. It's so entertaining. You know, you see so many funny shit, and then you're part of so many inside jokes, and that makes so many memories with your friends. And then you only had to be with your friend. You could technically have him across the world and still have memories with him because of social media. But also, remember this very complicated but simple to understand graphic. Social media will make a feature, and the feature will work, and everyone will copy it. And the reason it works is because they got you. And sometimes it doesn't matter that they got you, but other times, try not to get got. That will be it for this video of thinking out loud with absolutely no end goal. If you guys are new to the channel, drop a like, subscribe, and I think Coke got me because I'm hooked on these and they're not even fucking paying me. And I want to get paid, but they haven't responded to my emails yet. It's a long story, guys. I'll keep you guys updated though on my Twitter fleets. I'll see you guys there.